Okay, we might not have finished our bathroom before Christmas, but let's show you what went wrong.
Today the plumber is going to come and just finish off some of the tails for the radiator and the tails for the shower. So I need to get the plywood down, ready for him to be able to do that, and then we can put our underfloor heating in. We're all systems go. Very, very soon we'll be tiling, so I'm very excited. Let's get to it. Go!
And with the marine ply down, we got our shower drain and radiator out to see them in situ so we could assess where the pipes were likely to go before our plumber Spencer arrived.
You've done this in the van with the gas.
Paloma being Paloma, she was keen to get involved learning how to put a 90-degree bend in the copper. We have a combination of plastic and copper in our house, but what do you have, and do you have any plumbing horror stories? Let us know in the comments. This girl has grown some real guns renovating the house this year.
Yeah, give her a little bit more. Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah. I know.
Sure.
Can you tell Paloma's excited for more radiators?
We're putting in the radiator.
So why are we underneath in the kitchen?
So the radiator that we've got, the pipes go up directly and then you get angled valves. So we need to lay them. Originally we said that our radiators were going to be there in the original layout. So everything's been moved around. They're going to be good over there.
So they're gonna, is that the copper pipe poking through there? How fun.
Fun, fun, fun.
This is the end.
That.
No, that. We're just figuring out where the trap waste is going to end up so that we can put the piping for the drain.
Cool.
Ready.
So the plumber's just been.
So he's put some tails up for the shower.
Every bit of this room has pipes coming out of it now.
Now we can actually waterproof this area.
You feeling drained yet?
So funny.
Thank you.
So funny.
Speaking of drains, early in the year, we had to move our sewer drains further into the garden for our side extension. We left them unconnected and may have just remembered that this was an extra job we needed to get done.
Early morning dig, is it?
Oh. I haven't missed these days. Actually, I have missed these days. I like digging.
Good digging, isn't it?
Done. So we've taken this out. We've checked that there's pea shingle underneath, and there is.
We couldn't remember what we did, but we did actually connect it to the main
Yeah, we did.
main
So
sewer, but
we hadn't put pea shingle on top, so we're going to need to do that. And we need to connect. So this is what's running under the kitchen, and it's our sewers for our toilet and our shower and our sink. We connect this up, and then we're good to go.
And after fitting the pipe, it was a run up the stairs and on with the jobs. What's next, Paloma?
Shower tray. Well, we're going to cut it to the side so we can dry fit everything. And then linear drain, then we put everything down. We got to waterproof it all. So many steps.
How many steps?
So many.
So unlike the curdy boards, we only have one shower tray, so we've got to get it right first time. Do you think we'll do it?
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
It's my back.
That was a back. Tell us how the shower tray works.
So it's already pre-formed,
Which means
that it's got a slope already on it. So all we need to do is get it right.
get the cut right.
Yeah.
Because ours is 80, which is about half the room, and this is like 150 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, and it needs to sit flush with our ply, which is already down.
Exactly.
So you've got the cut out. Oh, this is quite exciting, isn't it? Bit tight?
Very tight. That just took forever.
What's that old saying? Measure once, cut 3 times?
Everything's so wonky. Yeah.
Are we in Sniffle Bottom 2000?
It's quite hard to visualise, but after the underfloor heating goes down on the plywood, this will be the correct height for our tiles to run flush for the path into the shower. We were a good few hours behind schedule, but it was back onto the drain and cutting a space for it in the shower tray.
I don't know what I'm doing. Through some scary stuff.
Okay, so I've cut my drain out, and now I need to figure out exactly where the drain is going to sit. So we do have like a little template thing here, so I'm going to see if I can almost just make that perfectly aligned and use that to cut it out from the floor. Multi-tool.
Hi there.
Hi!
How you doing?
Just cutting a hole in our floor.
Hello there. How's it going in the bathroom?
Alright.
I'm in the kitchen. I've got plywood in my eyeballs.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
There we go. That's why it's wobbly. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. This works!
Got a drain.
Got a drain. That's crazy. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is there's like a hole here.
We commonly get asked how we're managing a project this size on our own. Apart from the building work that we show regularly, there is a ton of things that go on behind the scenes, from planning, decision making and ordering, which admittedly can be a lot to take on. Project managing it ourselves means we need to ensure we have a foolproof way of organising and sharing between each other. As many of you know, we've been using Milanote for a few years now. We started using it as filmmakers and now it's really useful to use as organising our projects. Milanote is a tool for organising that focuses on creativity and visual cues, and it allows you to plan, curate and share your ideas with one another in one convenient place. I'm using Milanote to plan and organise the entire renovation. I've organised my project into several boards, with one for each room to keep track of to-do lists and timelines. My most recent planning has been focusing on the kitchen, which includes one of my favourite tools, creating interactive mood boards. I've made multiple mood boards per room, with different styles and colour schemes, so we can decide which we like best and make sure everything goes together before we commit to buying them. So these are the two boards we've come up with for the kitchen. The first being a classic traditional style with a yellow in-frame kitchen, unlacquered brass and a black crystal windows. And the second leaning more into our love for colour, biophilic design and wood grain with a touch of mid-century modern. We're still undecided on which style to go for, so do let us know which one you think you would choose. Milanote is not only for renovators, it can be used for a load of creative and visual briefs from filmmakers, interior designers and writers. Whether you are working on something on your own or needing to share it with a larger team, it's easy to adapt the templates and make a workflow that suits your own specific needs. The best part is, once I've thrown all my ideas on board, I can then share this with Chris, who can add and comment his own ideas, and we end up with a room that we both can imagine ourselves living in. It's a great tool to share with our architect and contractors, so they're kept in the loop and have a clear visualization of our crazy ideas going forward. Finally, Milanote is free to use with no time limit, so sign up for your free account using the link in the description below and start getting organised and creative all in one place.
Morning campers, well, squeaky bum time. We had a bit of a problem with our circular window last night.
So we needed a tile backing board and they didn't have what we needed in stock. We just didn't order it. We didn't think we were too late. So I've made my own version and I think it works pretty well.
It looks pretty good actually. It was a bit tricky, so that brought us back quite a few hours, which is very annoying at this stage, but it is what it is. So it means we haven't even dot and dabbed the final wall with the waterproof boards.
Pretty good actually.
But in the meantime, I'm going to be taking the next step in the waterproofing of the walls we've already done, which involves adding waterproof strips over anywhere there are washers and screws or anywhere where the boards meet up or any corners. So let's do it.
We're using Schluter's Curdy Col L, a two-part adhesive which seals the overlaps of the boards and any of the washers. You slop it on, go over it with the notch trowel included, and then cover up with Curdy Kebber, which is basically a roll of waterproof tape you cut into squares or strips that cover the overlaps and washers.
Bit of an issue with that round reveal last night, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of dreading it.
How you
but
feeling
I'm gonna
about it?
Try to do it today.
Has anyone got any tips on this? Do you want to explain this issue?
So, the brickwork isn't as round as we'd like it to be, and we want, because the tiles are basically gonna overlap this, it needs to be like pretty perfect, otherwise you're gonna see like a really large gap here and then a tiny gap over here. I just need to figure out how we go about getting a perfect circle.
Otherwise, what's the point in doing it? So I don't remember on any of the tutorials everyone being as messy as me. I'm doing it okay, right? What's that face for?
One of the things we love about renovating is the wealth of new skills we are learning and the fun we are having doing so. But we are a bit naive in thinking we can learn and implement new skills quickly without hiccups, and well, deadlines are being missed, which can be frustrating.
Okay, that's all the washers outside of the areas of joins done. So now on to the rest of it.
Kiss on the lips, my lover.
I think we might be running a bit low on this already, you know.
A what?
The Curdico.
No.
Yeah. How's this been going?
Ow.
No?
Oh. Really difficult to try and get it perfect.
Is it?
It's not going to be perfect, but
It's character, Paloma.
yeah. So only so long we can spend on it, so.
I think that's very
Is
pretty.
that alright?
Yeah. The day is already starting to draw in and so behind on jobs again. Next up, I'm trying to waterproof the edges of the niche that we installed, and Schluter provide this waterproof collar, which is basically the same stuff but already pre-shaped. So this is going to sit over here, here and here, and should just be like the rest. So let's give it a go. Making a bit of a mess of this one. So Paloma's been away a few hours and I might have made a bit of a mess on that wall. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Paloma's going to do the rest apparently. I've been a bit liberal, let's say, just to err on the side of caution, but I think it's waterproof.
I hope it's waterproof.
We'll soon find out.
Our next thing is just to neaten up the corners and making this flat and get the level.
Yeah.
He's watching the football and
Yeah.
he does this really annoying thing
Isn't
where he
it?
asks me a question and then he looks away and his attention goes to the football, and then he asks me to repeat what I said.
So what'd you say the football's on? It's 4-1 to Liverpool. Go on, carry on.
Wire needs to be.
Yeah. So we're starting from the bottom?
Now we're here.
Started from the bottom now, the whole waterproofing here. Is this your first dotting and dabbing experience? Yeah, maybe a little bit too much on the... Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, that feels satisfying, doesn't it?
Yeah. Still a little bit
I've
up.
got a little bit more here, so... You okay?
Yeah.
You doing yourself?
Yeah.
So what are these bits you're putting in?
So these are anchors for any high spots.
You drill a hole,
And you put this in.
hook it sit in place a bit nicely, a bit nicer.
So I need to try and get this shop respond.
Woof.
Do we not have any more curdy-core left?
You know what? I'm not actually sure we've got enough to do this wall, you know.
Okay. Can we get any?
I could try ringing them, but I'm not sure they stock any, like, we could pick up. A Christmas miracle, that's what we need.
Right.
Well, it seems like we're not going to be able to get any more of this curdy cow until January now. Which is not okay, but I'm just going to have a little think about what other jobs I can do right now to keep progressing. So, would you believe it's been about 9 months or so since we last actually painted a room in the renovation, but today's a big day because I've got the roller on a big long stick and we're going to get painting. So we haven't actually decided what the final colour of the painted walls in these rooms are going to be. We have the ceiling and we have the back wall, but first off we need to do a mist coat on the new plaster, which is basically going to be a white paint which is a little bit watered down, which will help the final layer of paint not flake or crack. Feels really good to be painting again. Well, we got pretty darn close, but no cigar, I'm afraid.
No, we're so close. We failed. We kind of knew we were going to fail. It's our own planning that is just, yeah, it's pretty impossible to plan everything perfectly when you haven't done something yet. And
I mean, even things like we had the right materials, but just we didn't have enough of like the curdy call to finish the rooms we needed to, and we can't get it from anywhere until January now.
no, I think things like we're going to be using more materials than most people, like professionals, would be doing. We're learning, so everything takes 10 times longer.
Yeah.
Really proud of what we've done, but
Yeah.
we're going to have to put a pin in it. Go enjoy a stress-free Christmas.
Couple of mince pies.
Not in the house. And we'll come back in January with a fresh face, ready to go.
So next up, we will actually be installing the underfloor heating and putting in our very sexy tiles. So do make sure you click subscribe now because it's gonna look fan-dabby-dozy in the next video, right?
It's going to be amazing. So please stick around and find out. Ta-da.
Ta-da!
Okay, I'm ready.
It's only 11 AM. Think we'll do it? Hello there. How's it going in the bathroom?
It's Christmas. Gotta take it slow.
Take it slow at Christmas. Do you know that one? Just made it up.
That's why.
I love this random brick, which is now just a shelf.
Bit wobbly.
What did you just say?
I like doing DIY with you. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Charming. You get sucked in the morning. Sucked in the morning. Please don't hit me.
So annoying.
You happy?
Yeah.
That's pretty good actually.
Okay.
Bit higher. Bit higher. Okay. Oh! Oh! That's actually really nice. Watch on the list then. Oh, that's very nice.
See?
Do what?
Look, just smile. Okay, well done.
Showered by Christmas.
Wonderful.
Do you want to go?